Kit Kats can read. Hello everybody, my name is Katie, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to bring you a book haul of all sorts. Books that arrived near towards the end of the month that came after I did my unboxing video, of course that would happen, and also books that I bought and received whilst at the UK Booklover meetup in London on Saturday. Now Saturday, let's talk about that because that was an amazing experience. I mean, I've been to a Booklover meetup before with Benjamin at Holmes and everybody, and it was just really great to meet even new people and to see the previous people that I met on the last Booklover meetup. And it was really great. There was a lot of us and there were some people I really was looking forward to meeting, and it was just so fantastic. So we met up in Italian Gardens and then we decided to walk to Foyles, which is an amazing bookshop with loads of American covers, and you know me and I love my American covers, but oh my gosh. So the walk was pretty fun actually because there were so many of us and London has so many traffic lights and they can only be on a certain amount of time. So our group on several occasions got split up into 2, sometimes 3 groups. So we had to group together, wait for everybody to get together again, then carry on walking until the next set of traffic lights. So that was quite amusing in itself, but eventually we did make Foyles, and then after that we went to Waterstones Piccadilly, which is my favourite ever Waterstones ever because it is huge, it's massive, and the young adult section there is, oh, it's awesome. It's literally awesome. So of course I got some books there, but I believe everybody bought some books on that day. You couldn't help it, you're together, you influence each other, it's what happens. And then after that we sat down, we had a drink upstairs in Waterstones, and then we dispersed and we went and had a meal, and after that we were pretty tired and exhausted, and some people probably had to work the next day, so we decided to part ways. But it was such an amazing experience yet again, and I completely encourage anybody to go, whether you are scared or not. Honestly, it's such an amazing experience, and I am so glad that I went once again, and it was just pure epicness. And I just love the fact that I've made so many friends. This community is so amazing, whether it's just like booktubers or bloggers, Instagrammers or whatever. We are such a great community for the books, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of it, and it's amazing, and I could never ever not stop doing it. Never ever. My nan actually asked me when I came home, she was like, what are you going to do when you're a lot older and you have all these books and stuff? And I was like, I'm probably still going to be in the exact place I am because I love it so much, and I can't honestly stop doing it. So now let's get on with the books. So first of all, I'm going to show you the books that I received in the mail towards the end of October. The first 2 books that I have to show you are sent from an author. They were interested in me to read and review their books for Goodreads, so I kindly said yes, that would be fantastic. And these are a fantasy with a bit of magic involved, I believe, and they sent me this one, which is Rusniel, The Laws of Magic Volume 1. But I was only expecting this one, but then they sent the second one, which is Rusniel, The End of the Universe Volume 2. Now these are both by Daniel Nanavati and the artist is Jenica Bastian. Really interesting covers. They're actually quite heavy because they're quite longish books, and they're floppy! And we all know I love my floppy paperback. So thank you so much to the author for sending these to me. I definitely will be reading these, hopefully pretty soon, but I am looking forward to them. I'm looking forward to them. The third book that came in the mail was Unspeakable by Abby Rushton, and I actually won this in a Goodreads giveaway, which is amazing. I love it when I win books from Goodreads. I don't know, you're just like, yeah! And I'm really intrigued about this one because I've seen it around, and the cover to this is really awesome as well. I like all the trees. It's really interesting cover, and on the front it says some secrets are too dangerous to be told. Ooh. But yeah, definitely look forward to reading this. And this is also floppy. Oh, it's like everybody knows me and my floppy book. The next 4 books I have to show you were given to me from a very good blogger friend of mine, Jim, and he was trying to get rid of some of his books, so I was like, well, you should give some to me then, because I am willing to take books and to help you. So it's like a two-way thing. But I'm really excited about all of these books that he gave me. So the first book he gave me was Pathfinder by Angie Sage, and look at the cover to this book. It's blue and it's gorgeous, and It's awesome. On the inside it's blue as well, and then on the underneath it is silver. But I'm so excited to read this book actually, and he hasn't read it himself, so hopefully I can get around to reading this pretty darn soon. But it is gorgeous. The next book that he gave me was Have a Little Faith by Candy Harper, and I've heard really good things about this book. There's literally like laugh out loud, like amazing, and it says like for fans of Louise Renison, and I love the Georgia Nicholson series by her. Just, oh, it's so cool. So I'm really excited to read this book. And then the next book he gave me was this one, and this is Tessa Masterson Will Go to Prom by Emily Franklin and Brendan Halpin, and this is the American cover. I don't believe it is available in the UK, and this is what Jim said as well, but he recommended this to me as a really feel-good contemporary. As I asked him, I was like, name me some books that will make me feel better contemporary wise, and this is one that he recommended. And the fact that he was giving it away to me touched me right here. I was just like, that's amazing. The last book that he gave to me was Belza by Meg Wolitzer, and I have no idea what this book is about, but oh, I'm so intrigued. But I've heard like really interesting things about it all the same, so yeah, I'm looking forward to beginning that. So thank you so much to Jem, and I will link his blog and stuff down in the description box below. These next set of books I got whilst I was in Foyles, and Foyles have so many American covers that I went a little bit crazy whilst in there, because me and American covers, American books, oh, I just love them so much. And the first book I picked up was On the Table, and this is Catherine by April Lindner, and this sounds like a really interesting contemporary romance. And yeah, the main character, Catherine, that is my birth name, so that was another reason why I picked this up. But I think I heard of this before somewhere, and I'm hoping that it is good, so I'm looking forward to this. Plus, are you ready for it? It's floppy! The next book that I picked up was 17 First Kisses, and this is by Rachel Allen. And yes, this is another contemporary, and this is another sort of bit with romance in. Plus, need I say more? Need I say more? The next book, in fact the next two books that I picked up, are both by the same author, and I got Bitter End and 1,000 Words, both by Jennifer Brown. She's the author of The Hate List, which I recently purchased, and a lot of people recommended her other books to me, so I was like, you know what, okay. So I saw these and I decided to pick them up and give them a go. The next book that I have to show you is a beautiful cover, and it is Beta by Rachel Cohn, and she is the author that co-wrote with David Levitt. This is her book that she wrote by herself. This cover is gorgeous. It's literally gorgeous and floppy. Gorgeous and floppy. Now the next book is actually a hardback, and this is Perfected by Kate Jarvik Birch, and I really wanted to get this. It sounded really good, plus the cover is so interesting, and it's white on the inside with blue font there. It's completely gorgeous, and on the flaps on the inside it's pretty as well, but it just seems really interesting and compelling, imaginative, unique. I couldn't turn the pages fast enough. That's a quote on the back there. And yeah, I'm so excited about this one. I'm literally so excited. The next book that I have to show you is Tumble and Fall, and this is by Alexandra Coutts. And this one I've been wanting to get for a very long time, and when I found it, I had to pick it up and get it. I remember this being on NetGalley at one point, and I really wanted to get it. And this was near towards when I first started reviewing books, but I've got it in my hands now. Can't wait to read it. The next book that I have to show you is Whatever Life Throws at You by Julie Cross, and this is her romance, contemporary romance sort of book, and I really want to read this book by her. I think I've heard really good things about it actually, and I'm so excited to. So yeah, when I found this, I was like, I need this in my life. The final book that I got at Foyles was Blackbird by Anna Carey, and she writes the Eve trilogy, which I do actually own, but this book sounds really, really good. It's written like you did this, you did that, that sort of thing, and it's quite short and it just sounds really, really cool. You don't know who you are, but they do. That's what it says on the back. I can't wait to read this book. These next books I got in Waterstones Piccadilly, which of course is amazing, and they had a book there that I needed in my life, and that is Say Her Name by James Dawson, which I know it's a creepy read. It's meant to be about like Bloody Mary, and I've heard really, really good things about it, and I know Halloween is past now, but it just sounds so, so cool, and I got it in my life now. Got it in my life. So I'm probably going to read this in December actually, because it's one of those books I really, really want to read really, really soon. The next book that I picked up is What Happens Next by Colleen Clayton, and this is a really interesting book. How can you talk about something you can't remember? And I remember seeing this book, and yeah, I'm so intrigued. Plus, there's a quote from Jennifer Brown, the author of The Hate List, which I bought 2 books of in this haul, and I want to read it. I really, really do. The next 2 books actually come together, and the first book was in my wish list, and this is Lies Beneath and Deep Betrayal. These are both by Anne Greenwood Brown, and the cover of this book is gorgeous. And I just need to get Promise Bound, which is shown here on the back of this book right there. I just need that now, and then I can marathon these. But this book has been on my wish list for like over a year now. When I found it, I fangirled. I needed to get it. Plus, the second book was there, so I was like, oh my god, American covers, both together, in a UK Waterstones. I need to get them in my life. I'm really, really excited about those. The next book that I got was also on my wish list, and that is Forbidden, and this is by Sarah James and Ryan M. James, and the cover is so, so pretty, and it is so floppy, and I want to read it. Oh, but I really am so, so excited to read this one. Like, oh my god. The final book I had to pick up. I nearly picked up another couple of books that were in this series, but I had a bit of restraint. I was like, no, get the first book, because you used to have this problem, Katie, and you need to stop it, okay? So I picked up Born at Midnight. This is by C.C. Hunter. It's a Shadow Falls novel. Now this first book's on my wish list. In fact, all the books from this series are in my wish list. And I've heard really, really good things about this book. And I think Ben's actually read this in Benjamin Tomes, and he said he loved it. Oh, so when I saw it, I had to pick it up. I literally had to pick it up. And I'm so, so excited to read this book. Like, you have no idea. Like, you have no idea how much I want to read this book. But yeah, it sounds awesome. And the cover's really shiny, actually. It's got a metallicness to it, which is really, really cool. And I can't wait to get around to reading this book. This next book that I got was from a fellow booktuber, Instagrammer, author, and this is her book. It's verboten, and her name is Amelia Louise Carter, and it is so, so gorgeous. I've been meaning to actually purchase her book, and when she said that she had copies of her book with her, I was like, well, that's it then, I will purchase it from you. But yeah, I know she's rethemed the cover, and it's honestly gorgeous, and the whole premise of the book sounds fascinating. Plus, she gave me a verboten bookmark as well, which is awesome, so I can read it with the bookmark when I get round to it. And she also put a lovely little message inside that I asked her to do, and she said, "To Katie, lovely to meet you, you're fabulous," and then she signed it. I just thought it adds a little personal touch, and that way I can keep it in memory. But I'm really, really excited to read your book, Amelia, so if you're watching, because I know you said you watch my videos, then I'm so excited to read your book, and I'm pretty sure I will like it because it sounds really exciting. I've heard really, really good things about it, so I'm looking forward to reading this. These 2 books were actually naughty purchases that I got whilst I was in London Waterloo. I was just about to get on my train to go home, when I went into the foils at the train station, and I just couldn't help myself. I was like, oh, foils, must go in there. Went in there and I ended up purchasing a couple of books, but these two are in my wish list and I've been wanting to get them for so long. And I got Just One Day and Just One Year by Gail Forman. So when I saw them together, I was like, I just have to get these because I've heard really good things about these books. Plus I loved If I Stay. I own Where She Went. I really want to read Where She Went, but I've heard really good things about these two books, so I had to get these. So when I finally came home after that very long train trip, I was holding off watching Strictly Come Dancing because there was this package that arrived whilst I was in London, and I was like, okay, I didn't really look to where it came from, but I unboxed it anyway because I was just like, let's just see what it is. And I should have done an unboxing video, and I'm really regretting that now because my reaction was so out of this world that my nan did not know what to do. She was like, what's going on? And I shouted downstairs, I was like, I'm fine, everything's fine, I'm so excited and happy that I've got this book. Like, what? My reaction was just, I mean, I did an Instagram video literally just after because my heart was still racing. But oh my god, I cannot believe this arrived so early. I got the Retribution of Mara Dyer. Oh my god, even now I am just so overwhelmed and like, what the hell is going on? Because this book doesn't come out until the 4th of November and I received this on the Saturday, and it's just, it's mental, it's crazy, and I honestly feel so blessed and so grateful, and I feel like maybe karma's come back round to me because I've had a bad few days and maybe this is like making me feel better. But I finished the second book, The Evolution of Mara Dyer, just that morning, Saturday morning, and it ends in such a way that you need the next book, and to have it arrive when I come home, it's like, you need to continue on with this series. Maybe God sent it somehow, but honestly, I'm so thankful and so grateful, and I'm amazed and excited. As you can see, I have already started it. I'm nearly halfway through at the moment, but probably by the time this video goes up I would have finished it and you would hear about it on all of my social networks. So they will be linked down below if you want to follow me and just see all my updates. But this book is really good so far though. Really good. And I had to put it down to do this video, and yeah, I need to end this video now so I can continue on with reading that. But that's so crazy to happen. It's just like, why me? Really? But honestly, I'm thankful to the gods and the goddesses in the book world. I love you all, whoever sent it to me. Just amazing, just amazing. So that concludes the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you have, and honestly, thumbs up literally do make my day. They let me know that you enjoy these videos. If there's any of these books that you have read that you think I should read, literally next on the list, then please do let me know. And also just say any comments, like even if you didn't like it, just say it down below because it's really interesting to talk about books. Or if there's any that you're really interested in, then please let me know as well. But yeah, I'm so excited for all of these books, like all of these books that you have no idea, and I want to read them all now. And oh, so many awesome and amazing and beautiful books that I need, and yeah, I'm excited for them all. But yeah, I hope you have a fantastic day, keep smiling, keep reading and be happy, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!